What's happening, guys? This is Speedy Spectrum, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Stadium 2. In the last episode, we conquered the Kanto Gym Leader Castle as a result of defeating Red. All opponents in Round 2 have been defeated with the exception of one. That's right, we still have to defeat our rival. I didn't think you'd make it this far. Come on, let's settle this now. Settle it we shall. The rules remain the same, but guess what? Our team does not. We have some new faces here, and I will explain the reason behind that momentarily. You just get on my nerves. I'll whip you right now. Buddy, I'm going to show you who the real champ is. Once again, he uses the 3 super legendaries on his team. But this time it's not going to be quite as easy. For starters, all 3 have max stats, and his Mewtwo has submission, so we won't be able to sweep with Tyranitar. I'm going to lead off with Mewtwo, and as for the order of the rest of my team, it doesn't really matter since we can use all 6 Pokemon. Wait a minute, who am I missing? Oh, I'm missing Scizor. Of course. There we go. Now the entire team is all ready.
This is a match against the challenger's rival. Let's hope we see some polished techniques in the battle against his longtime adversary.
Oh, we're definitely going to see a battle. That I can assure you. Which of his 3 Pokemon is he leading off with? He's leading off with Lugia, Psychic Flying type, level 100, holding leftovers, with the moves Psychic, Aeroblast, Safeguard, and Earthquake. This time around, only Lugia knows Safeguard, so you could rely on status ailments. To start things off, I'm going to hit it with Shadow Ball. I've given my Mewtwo a spell tag, so its ghost attacks will get stronger. But even with the spell tag powered Shadow Ball, it didn't do all that much damage to Lugia because, well, it's a tank. And it's also got leftovers, which makes things even worse. My strategy for this battle is a little bit convoluted. I'm going to keep Mewtwo out for as long as possible until Ho-Oh shows up. When that happens, well, we'll get to that part later. For now, I have to deal with this Lugia. Oh, here comes the Aeroblast. Oh, jeez, that did a lot. That did quite a number. That's the thing about Aeroblast. Not only is it insanely strong, it also has a high critical hit ratio.
What's this?
So Lugia only has 95 HP, and it's gonna hit me with another Aeroblast. I don't think I'm gonna survive this. Oh, I did! Only 19 HP left! Mewtwo, you rock! Oh, I couldn't be happier right now. Let's do another Shadow Ball and see if I can take this thing down once and for all. Oh, 1 hit point! 1 HP! Come on, game! Come on, game! Don't fail me now! So very, very close and yet so far. Well, with Mewtwo gone, I am going to send out Snorlax next.
Pokemon is ready. Oh, it's Snorlax.
1 attack, and this thing should be going down. It's also good because, like Mewtwo, my Snorlax also has Shadow Ball. But unfortunately, Lugia is faster.
did little damage.
Alright, Snorlax, take this thing down once and for all. There we go! One Pokemon down and 2 to go. I might need Snorlax later if Mewtwo shows up. So is it Mewtwo or Ho-Oh? It's Ho-Oh! Alright, Ho-Oh is a fire flying type at level 100, holding a Quick Claw with the moves Thunder, Earthquake, Giga Drain, and Sacred Fire. Nothing but offense as far as this Ho-Oh is concerned. No, it doesn't rely on any gimmicks like Recover or Sunny Day. It's straight out aggression.
They're eyeing each other warily.
With Ho-Oh out on the field, I'm actually going to switch to Tyranitar.
Okay.
My goal is to use as many rock attacks as I can to hopefully bring down this Ho-Oh.
Oh, it's Tyranitar.
Since Ho-Oh is a fire flying type, it's really weak against rock attacks, and hopefully the Sacred Fire doesn't— Ow! It does burn me! And a critical hit to add insult to injury. Let's hit it with Ancient Power, which is not nearly going to be as effective because Tyranitar is burned.
There's the attack.
Unlucky, unlucky, unlucky. I know I just said that 3 times, but I don't care. I definitely got hosed. Alright, yeah, I don't think Tyranitar is gonna last too much longer.
A hot battle is
Well, if Tyranitar goes down, and it will, I'm going to have to rely on Marowak
Giga Drain.
to take this Ho-Oh down.
Oh, knockout.
Alright. So with Tyranitar defeated, that's 2 of my Pokemon taken down. I'm gonna send in Marowak,
What will be next?
because aside from Tyranitar, my Marowak has Rock Slide, which is thankfully a bit stronger than Ancient Power. But I'm gonna have to tank another Sacred Fire, and knowing my luck, I'm gonna get burned again. No, I didn't! Okay! That's nice. Alright, Marowak, can you take this Ho-Oh down? Yes, you can! Alright! 2 down, only 1 left.
Just 1 Pokemon remains.
And that Pokemon is Mewtwo, as to be expected. Mewtwo, level 100, Psychic type, holding a King's Rock with the moves Psychic, Recover, Submission, and Thunderbolt. This thing having Submission means you won't be able to sweep with a Dark Pokemon. I don't think Marowak is going to be able to tank a Psychic, but I'm going to use Earthquake just to get some extra damage up it. Here comes the Psychic.
A Psychic Blast.
Yep.
Was good.
I didn't expect Marowak to survive that.
Has no
So he's
strength.
taken down 3 of my Pokemon.
There's a distinct
This
difference
could be a
in
bit of a
number
risk,
remaining Pokemon for each
but
side.
I am actually going to bring out Umbreon.
Okay. Oh, it's Umbreon.
My Umbreon has Toxic, and I want to set that up right away. I'm going to rely on a stall tactic. Oh, but I'm gonna have to tank Submission.
That struck home.
Oh wow, that didn't do much damage. All right, that's good. I'm definitely going to play a stall game with this one.
Nasty top.
Oh, come on, Umbreon! Why did you miss? All of the other Umbreon that I've fought have hit. Why are you missing? All right, let's try that again, shall we?
Both get ready to go.
Submission is going to happen one more time. Ugh, jeez. And that just shows you how strong Mewtwo's stats are. There is a bit of reprieve and recoil damage,
What's next?
and now it's poisoned,
Steadily weaken the
which
bingo.
is just what I needed.
It's a fierce
If Umbreon goes down, I'm going to send in Scizor, because Snorlax is really my only hope in taking this Mewtwo down. The problem is that submission. I need to lower Mewtwo's stats enough so that I can one-shot it with Shadow Ball. So the longer I can keep out Umbreon, the better. Hence the reason why I have Moonlight.
The white-hot battle continues.
For my next attack, I'm gonna use Confuse Ray. And I know that Mewtwo is just going to hit me with the Submission Marathon. So thankfully, it's being rather predictable. The longer I can keep out Umbreon, the easier this battle should be. Umbreon, as you might have noticed, doesn't have a single damaging attack. It's only meant to stall and use its high defenses to take hits. And so far, it's doing a pretty darn good job. I'm gonna use Moonlight once again. I'm counting on this Toxic. Oh, and I'm also counting on Confusion to hit itself, which is rather nice. Toxic is really doing its job, and I'm happy about that.
It restored its HP.
There's really nothing else for me to talk about. I could use Mean Look, and I will use Mean Look, but that's pretty much pointless because, Mewtwo is the only Pokemon remaining.
Mean Look. That Pokemon can't make a getaway now.
Alright, with everything that's been done, I'm going to switch out to Scizor. I'm predicting another submission, and even though it is technically super effective against a steel type like Scizor, I should be able to feather the blows. Oh, it healed from its confusion. I did take this recover strategy into account though. I'm going to briefly show you Scizor's stats, or attacks I should say. Rest, Agility, Swords Dance, and Baton Pass. Yes indeed, just like Umbreon, Scizor doesn't have a single damaging move. There is a reason for this. First, I'm going to use Agility. It's going to attack me with Thunderbolt, not too heavily worried about that. I need to use Agility as well as Swords Dance to boost my stats. And then I'm going to use Baton Pass to switch to Snorlax. That way all of those stat increases will pass over. And with some luck, Snorlax will be able to take down Mewtwo in one blow. It's a risky strategy, I know, but it's the best one I've got. And if Scizor's HP is going to go into the red, then... Oh, never mind! I won't have to worry about it because the Toxic did it for me! Well, so much for all of that setup! And after all that, it is Scizor who is the last Pokemon standing. Well, that was definitely an interesting fight, but it was a good one. Are you happy that you won? Sure, go ahead and brag about it. Come on, buddy. You would have done the exact same thing if you won. And once again, we have a showcase of all the Pokemon. Togepi, Cleffa, Igglybuff, Smoochum, Magby, Elekid. Alright. I'm not going to do my own version of the Pokerap because let's be honest, it wouldn't work as well. And I don't have any rhymes. Sorry. Had to sneeze there. I was trying to hold in a sneeze, but it didn't work. Well, this has definitely been an interesting project, to say the least. A lot of people say that the first Pokemon game is harder than the second. I disagree. I think this one is much harder because the AI is better and their movesets are a lot more annoying to deal with. With the conclusion of the rival battle, this project is not yet over. I'm going to be showing some extra videos, and I'm also going to go over all of the mini games that are in the stadium. Well, not the stadium. It's in that other place, whose name I can't remember for the moment. Hey there, Mewtwo, how's it going? I guess if we're looking at all of these Pokemon, we can have fond memories of when we fought against them. Or in the case of some Pokemon, how amazing they were, like Scizor. Well, then again, Scizor only appeared in the final battle. Aside from the mini-games, I'm also going to talk about some extra content that was originally going to be featured in the game, as well as some other interesting elements behind the Stadium series. I kind of wish they would release a new Pokemon Stadium game because it was a good franchise for what it was. And I think originally Nintendo was going to make a third Pokemon Stadium game, but that got changed. Instead, they decided to make Pokemon Coliseum, as well as its sequel Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, which are both solid games in their own right. Those are two games I definitely would like to LP in the future. But speaking of upcoming projects, I already have an idea for my next... Actually, no, I don't have an idea. I have already decided on what my next project is going to be. It is actually going to be a remake of one of my old Let's Plays. But it's going to have a little twist to it. You see, I have enlisted the help of some friends of mine, and they are going to be helping me with this Let's Play to a certain degree. What do I mean by that? Well, you're going to have to wait and see. I don't want to spoil the surprise, but trust me when I say it's definitely going to be a unique one. And if that Let's Play should prove to be successful, then I hope to do more like it. But for now, we can just enjoy this montage of Pokemon. Come on, dance, Miltank, dance, Steelix, dance, Politoed. And I'm surprised all of these Pokemon haven't gotten dizzy with all of the spinning around they've been doing. I apologize for not getting this video out sooner, by the way. I was super busy. But yeah, it's definitely been an experience, and I've enjoyed every single moment of this Let's Play journey. I don't think I'm going to do a Pokemon game for some time now because I've done Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2 back to back. But I don't know, maybe that'll change. It all depends on how well this next Let's Play will go. But trust me when I say this, hopefully my projects will never be the same again, for a good reason, because I want to do a twist on the traditional LP format. And we can also enjoy this really catchy music. It's definitely befitting of a Hall of Fame type tune. And that really seems to be the case here. I mean, we're seeing every single Pokemon in the entire game. It might as well be the Hall of Fame. Once again, Pokemon spinning. I'm surprised they haven't gotten dizzy yet. And check out all of the unknown. All 26 shapes, one for each letter of the alphabet. Shame that Unknown is completely useless. Ah, the legendary beasts. And of course, Mew and Celebi, the super secret legendaries. Well, this has been an amazing project from start to finish. And it's definitely gone on longer than I thought it would. In my opinion, not only is this game tougher than the first Pokemon Stadium game, it's also much longer. Because if you remember, the first game didn't have the Challenge Cup. And the first game also didn't have 2 gym leader castles. And when you couple the fact that this game has a second round like the first game did, yeah, there's a lot of battles to be fought in here. But there have definitely been some memorable ones. And I love the fact that we are watching a montage of all the gym leaders. I'm hoping that my next Let's Play will be uploaded to YouTube by October. I'm gonna be really, really busy this September because of some volunteer work that I'm doing at the theater. But, yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fun. Alright. With that being said, I hope everyone has been enjoying this Let's Play. I've definitely enjoyed it. And I can understand if there have been some complaints of me using the same or similar teams over and over and over again. But, you know, those teams just seem to work out the best, in my opinion. And I based those teams around what kind of Pokemon the AI uses in this game. And I love the fact that Sabrina and Will are battling each other in that picture. Psychic Master versus Psychic Master. And check it out, Koga and Janine are fighting in this picture. Father versus son. Father versus daughter, excuse me. Who will emerge victorious? Not me, because apparently I'm not paying attention. I still love this series of Pokemon games because this was the first time that we ever got to see Pokemon in 3D. I mean, prior to this, all we saw were sprites. And we got Chuck versus Bruno going on in this picture. Will it be Poliwrath or will it be Hitmontop? Who knows? One interesting fact about Bruno is that he trained with Brawly, who is a gym leader in the Hoenn region, Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. We've got Bugsy against Karen. That's a pretty interesting matchup. Honestly, I'd have to give the nod to Karen in this case, because Houndoom would annihilate Heracross. That is if Heracross didn't use a fighting-type move first. Who knows, maybe Bugsy will be a future Elite Four member. And it's Lance versus Claire. Cousin versus cousin. Yes, it is confirmed that Lance and Claire are cousins and that Lance grew up in Blackthorn City, where Claire is gym leader. And in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, you can actually face both of them in a double battle, which is really cool. And take a look at this. Chris, the protagonist of Pokemon Crystal, facing off against the rival, Silver, Suicune, and Ho-Oh. That would definitely be a matchup for the ages. It's definitely been a wild ride. I know I've said that all the time, but it's been a great one. And I'm just so relieved that this project is almost done. And check it out, Red against Blue, Pikachu against Eevee, just as it was in Pokemon Yellow. The funny thing is, when Pokemon Yellow was released, everyone thought Eevee was Gary's starter in the anime. And it was confirmed that he did have an Eevee at the end of the Orange Islands anime arc, but it was eventually proven incorrect. Gary's starter turned out to be Squirtle. But that's it. That is it. And guess what? For defeating our rival in round 2, we received yet another Pokemon present. What could it be? Check it out! It's a Gligar! But guess what? This Gligar is special because it knows Earthquake, an attack that Gligar could not otherwise legitimately learn. So that's pretty cool. We can go to Professor Oak's lab and put that Gligar in our PC. Oh, and check it out! We've got a new banner! Look at that! Lugia and Ho-Ho look awesome with a capital A. I was about to say we didn't get a new banner, but no, we did get one. Oh, that is definitely a nice endgame present, I have to say. Next time on Let's Play Pokemon Stadium 2, we are going to play some mini games. See you guys next time.